It's always, it's like I said, hindsight's 2020. You always, it's over. You go, oh wow, look at that. But man, it just seems like there were so many red flags here that would cause somebody with common sense to go before the judge and say, I know that there's no convictions here, but let me give you an amalgamation of facts here that reach a critical mass of saying, let's err in the direction of conservatism and protect these children. We've got a suspect in a murder. You can't convict them, but I've always said that when you're dealing with children and child protective services type things, it's a false positive system. If somebody makes a complaint that they're being hurt in some way, assume it's happening until you prove it's not. Don't assume it's not until you prove it is. We're innocent until proven guilty, except in the child protection arena. And then you have to protect the child, because I would rather investigate 100 cases where nothing was happening than fail to investigate one where something is happening and you just left the child to twist in the wind.
It's such a cautionary tale, because when you think about that, they could have been in a neutral. If they had been in a neutral place,
You wouldn't have had
just what she
time
said,
to
they
get
had
the
just,
gas
you could just
cans and-
demand, some sort of a neutral supervised. She said through the glass.
Glass
and
with
all
this
that.
armed
You don't think about
I
that.
mean, a McDonald's. So instead they do it all over the country.
Because I spent years in practice, I've had many custody situations where they met in a designated custody visitation center. They went through a metal detector when they got there. There were armed guards at the time, and if they tried to walk outside or they lost their temper or whatever, somebody could shut it down right there. So you don't deprive someone of their access, but you control the safety of the child. And maybe that'll be a wake-up call. And the courts do the best they can, but they need more resources, and we need to get communication of what the dangers are. So, I hope it wakes folks up. I think it was worth doing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you.